Let's talk about Live2Lead 2020. The Center for Transformational Leadership Africa and Goldfields presents this leadership seminar. My guest joining me via Zoom is Mr. Sam Eyim, CEO of CTL-Africa, to tell us about this year's leadership seminar. Good morning to you, sir. Thank you very much for joining me. If you can hear me, happy holiday.
Good morning, Mamavi, and happy holiday to you, and thanks for having me.
Sure. At least you are home. You're not working. I am here.
Well, thank you for serving Ghana.
But this year's conference is going to be virtual, obviously because of the period that we find ourselves in. And I have heard comments like, well, this is also a period where true leadership shows, because nobody knew this was coming. Nobody expected this to come. This has happened, and you have to adapt as a leader. How important is this year's leadership seminar?
Thank you, Mamavi, and absolutely. COVID-19 has brought a lot of realities to us, and leadership has become more important than before. And the core of leadership is to be able to change, to adapt, to pivot. And so we are seeing this reality also with Live2Lead. In the past, we have had in-person Live2Lead. We've been holding Live2Lead in the last 3 years physically, but because of the situation, this year is going to be virtual. And it's even going to be more exciting because it makes it possible for more people to be able to join. Every participant is going to have a virtual working space where you would have all the resource persons, all the training and all the material available to you. And actually, immediately you register, even from now, there are a lot of bonuses, bonus lessons available. It's this year's Live2Lead is going to focus on changing our world through leadership. And that is actually timely, given the time we are in and the need for more leadership. So this is this year's Live2Lead. Another interesting aspect of this year's Live2Lead is that because it's virtual, we've made an arrangement. You know, in the past, after the event day, we all walk away and that's it. But this time, participants are going to have the event available on their virtual portal for 3 days. So if there is some speaker that you wanted to stay with a bit that you couldn't, or somebody was a bit too fast for you, you have the time, 3 days, to go back, learn, relearn, and move on. Yes.
The past Live2Lead seminars, and what's different about this year, apart from the fact that it's going virtual?
Well, apart from that, we are having, as always, we have different speakers. This year, we are going to have very important speakers also, as usual. We are going to, John Maxwell will speak this year. We have 2 speakers from Ghana. We are going to have Mr. Alfred Baku, the CEO of Goldfields West Africa, speaking to us about the importance of developing the next generation of leaders. And we are going to have Miss Farida Badwe, a person who has lived with disability for a very long time, but has been able to overcome this challenge and been recognized as one of the international, software engineers in the world and created software across the world. She's going to talk to us about the challenges in leadership in Africa. It's going to be very interesting. We're going to have Steve Harvey also speak to us about his experience and how communication can change the world. That is also going to be a very, very interesting lesson. And many, many, many more speakers who are going to come internationally and locally to address this year's conference.
I was going through your website and I came across this question that Mako asked, who will fill your chair if you weren't here? I found that question really, really profound. And I thought, I haven't asked myself that question. What kind of level, when you say leaders, are you looking for a specific level of leaders?
That's an important question. And actually, legacy is the essence of leadership. Your leadership is tested when you are not there. So every leader is supposed to be able to leave somebody behind to continue. Now, for us at the Center for Transformational Leadership, leadership is not about position. Leadership is about your ability to influence change and add value to people. So since we started Live2Lead 4 years ago, we have always made room for all levels of participation. In fact, we have students at every Live2Lead. This is for middle level managers, it's for CEOs, it's for chiefs. In fact, we have had Nana Asakwao speak to us. We've had Uncle Obohai speak to us. This is for everybody and every sector, business leaders, religious leaders, because leadership is not about the position and title. It is about your ability to influence and impact people. And so this is for everybody.
Okay.
And thankfully this year we have Goldfields have paid a number of tickets for several students, actually over 100 students, for several university students to be able to be part of this. And we are very grateful to Goldfields Ghana for
and
this.
It's interesting you mentioned Goldfields, because I was going to ask how important their collaboration is, because I remember that they were on board last year.
Absolutely. In fact, they've been on board for 3 years now. When we first spoke to Live2Lead to Goldfields, they embrace it because they see the importance of developing, especially our next level of leaders, the next generation of leaders, which is what the Center for Transformational Leadership is about. And they've been very a significant part. They've paid tickets for us. They've covered a lot of the publicity we can have, because this is a new organization who is trying to make a difference. We need corporates like this to be part of this. So we are very grateful to Goldfields for their contribution and their support.
Okay, I obviously need a ticket. How do I get my hands on one?
All right, and because this is virtual, the tickets are also online. You go to our website, Live2Lead at CTL-Africa.com, and then there is a link you click, and you have your name and your email, and you follow the procedure, and you pay online, and then you will have access to a personalized, working space. And immediately you register. There are several bonus videos of previous Live2Lead speakers and other leadership lessons, which you have actually for life. You can keep in that your personal workspace for the rest of your life, all those lessons, until the 9th of October, when the live event will actually be aired. Okay. So it is online, or you contact us, Live2Lead. You call us 054 07 08 433, and we will be able to help you also to register. Okay.
Mr. Sameyim, I'd like to say a very big thank you. Thank you for helping us appreciate this leadership seminar, and I do hope that a lot more people will sign up to this leadership seminar. He's CEO of CTL.
Thank you, Mamevi. Thank you, JoyNews, for this support. And we ask all corporate executive HRs, heads of department, to sponsor their staff and members to participate in Live2Lead. It will be very, very useful. Thank you very much.
We thank you too. That's CEO of CTL-Africa, Mr. Sam Ehim. And that's it with Live2Lead. We keep reminding you of this seminar that comes up on the 9th of October.